Hello and welcome to Final Fantasy XVI. So this finally got a Steam release, and to be honest I wasn't too interested in it. I don't really like the whole direction that Final Fantasy's been going with more action combat rather than turn-based. Like, 15 didn't really do it for me. I quite liked 7 Remake with the kind of mix between turn-based and action. But then they did 16, which is just pure action. But I figured I'd give it a go and see if it can win me over, because Stranger of Paradise, I went into that kind of with a negative view, and that ended up growing on me. Although that was, you know, a spin-off, so it kinda deserve to be more action focused, while, I don't know, a mainline title like this I feel should really stick to its roots. But let's get into it and see if it can win me over. I have been through this cutscene already because I got to like the tutorial and then there was horrible sound issues, so it seems to have terrible optimization or something. I messed with my settings to see if that would help. If not, we're just gonna have to power through.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals, and that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
Still looks like I'm getting some lag. So what I've noticed about this so far is that it seems to be a lot more style over substance. Like, the first beginning cutscene here is like 10 minutes of this, and like the only thing you do for that first 10 minutes is hold forward and hold Y to shoot fireballs. And I'm sure it all looks very interesting, but playing it is not. And there's like no context for anything that's happening, so it's really just 10 minutes of crazy visuals that don't really impact anything.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind. Let's get this done. Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
So like I said, I have no idea what's actually going
I
on,
said focus, Wyvern.
but my best guess is that we're a mercenary group who's been hired by one of these armies to take out. Main menu, systems tab. I might mess with my settings again if it's still bad, but for now we'll just power through. So I think we're some kind of mercenary group. We've been hired by one of these teams to kill the other team's dominant, and I think a dominant is like a summoner.
We're just in time.
But I'm not entirely sure on that.
These Iron Blood are more beast than man.
Where this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
To the gates! Quickly! Move!
What do you mean, you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall, the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board. Which just leaves me.
Trubka!
The Ironblood will rule the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
You cock.
Benedicta.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta.
I don't
But
think
I
we
will
ever
need someone to warm me
learned
when I
his
come
name
home.
was Hugo. Subtitles, spoilers. She looks like Zidane. Don't know why.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
So yeah, I think we're on Hugo and Benedicta's side, but I don't know. That's just my best guess. And we're off to kill Shiva.
And quick and deadly.
As always. Take the van.
Wait. Something's not right.
Titan. So the Dalmex finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Come on.
You don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
She's right on top of us.
So you can probably see what I mean by now about how I have like no involvement in any of this. It's all just spectacle of gameplay.
Anytime, Wyvern. Who's gonna stand there?
Wyvern! Wyvern!
I told you before, you do not get to die here.
Clive! Get up, Clive!
Do you yield?
No, sound's still messing up. I don't know, we'll just have to power through it. I think it's
Well,
just
if you're
because
not cut out
this...
to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Two arms, then. It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
Yeah, I think it's just because this area is too crowded or something. So we're just gonna have to
Let's start
push
again
through.
from the beginning. Come, show me your form.
Press X to form melee attacks. Up to 4 attacks can be chained together.
Once more, please. Very good. Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The flames of the Phoenix burn within you. Now let them burn without. Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me.
Press Y to cast Fire, a ranged spell that can strike enemies from great distances.
Well done. You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it. On your toes, Lord Rossfield.
Press right bumper to evade an enemy attack. Evading an attack at the precise moment it is dealt will temporarily slow the enemy, making it more susceptible to counters using X or Y.
Keep trying, Clive.
Not quite. How did you dodge that? I was sure I had you.
That was amazing!
Come on. Good. Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me. Well, I'm waiting.
Blessing of the Phoenix grants Clive the ability to perform feats of inhuman strength and dexterity. Phoenix Shift is one such iconic feat. Press B to swiftly close in on a distant target. Both melee and ranged attacks can be used while executing a Phoenix Shift.
Impressive. But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished. Speaking of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear. Now that won't do at all.
Consumable items such as potions and tonics can be used to restore Clive's HP or temporarily boost attributes. Consumables can be assigned to up, right, down via the Items tab and in the main menu for quick and convenient use. These items can also be used directly from the menu. The Attribute tab provides a comprehensive overview of Clive's current level, stats, and abilities, and gear. Additional content can be redeemed from the System tab in the main menu upon completing a chance encounter in the main scenario. The Items tab contains lists of all non-gear items currently in Clive's possession, including those used in quests. Consumable items such as potions can be used at any time from this tab. Items can also be assigned to shortcuts. Yeah, I get it. Add to shortcuts.
All right then.
That's better. Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory. Or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. You wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
I thought you'd never ask.
Come then, Lord Rossfield. Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
How that, me boy? Make proof of your strength.
The will gauge indicates an opponent's will to fight back. break their spirit by landing attacks, and strike them when they are vulnerable.
Go on. You're sure to beat him this time.
You can do it, Clive. Just stay calm.
You're taking this seriously.
Keep going,
God,
Clive.
the sound is awful. But it was fine before this area, which makes me think that it's, you know, this area's the problem. Lord Murdoch's will has been broken, leaving him staggered. Try dealing as much damage as you can before he regains his senses. Use right trigger plus X to execute Rising Flames, a powerful iconic ability granted Clive by the blessing of the Phoenix.
It's time I took my own advice. I used all the tools at my disposal.
Go on, Clive. Keep pressing.
Just a little more. We believe in you.
You're a damnably quick learner, Lord Rosfield.
He won! See? I told you he could do it.
Aye. Bested at last. It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
Come on, you only hit me once.
Joshua, I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Hey.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you. I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy. Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace. We live to serve.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us. Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
We should join them.
Who's she in all this?
Arise, my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust.
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Quiet, Torgal. Stop it, boy. Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Shields dismissed!
Torgal. Where do you think you're going, Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
Should you find yourself lost, do not fret, hold down left stick, and trust in your animal instinct to point you in the right direction. Your current destination will be displayed with an exclamation mark.
Is trouble brewing?
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
All right.
Useful items can be found across the realm by those who know where to look. Items discovered can be viewed on the Items tab in the main menu.
Well, this is it, lads.
I saw something up there during one of the cutscenes.
Make sure all the crystals are accounted for.
God, this sound is awful.
Shift this slot before we lose the light.
Yeah, I saw it back there. But I need to get round.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess. Pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. Did I say to speak?
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Start.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
So I guess the mark on the cheek means they're a slave.
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
I think someone's hungry.
You make an handsome pair. We'll be having a feast for the two of you soon enough.
I'm having my bearer filled well, my lord. Best to save what crystals we can, eh?
Wheat harvest's down again, apparently. If this war ends up dragging on, we'll starve.
Best fill our bellies while we can, then, eh?
So, can he cast magic without a crystal then? Is that what a bearer can do?
Fine display, my lord. Almost felt sorry for the Lord Commander.
Alright, I got the item I saw. Time to crack on. Let's get to the Duke.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it?
Yes, no more sound glitches.
There's Joshua.
Where? Oh. Well, let's go this way then. Can I open this? Of course not. Alright, time to go see Joshua then.
Clive?
Are you worried about the war?
The soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
That child is the future of our nation. He must be protected. All other concerns are insignificant.
Wants me to kill him, Mum. Oh, I can't. Oh well. Some large gates and stiff levers require extra effort to operate. Use A to access them, then hold right trigger to push or pull with all your might. Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you, girl, who I'm still not sure is any relation to me.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Your mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south, to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I'm sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it, and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
Hold start to access the Active Time Lore feature, a compilation of important information relevant to Clive's current storyline progression. Active Time Lore can be viewed during most cutscenes. Oh god, it's data logs. Did they learn nothing from Final Fantasy 13? Oh well. I'm not going to look at those. I'm just getting that out there. I can pretty much gather the gist of everything that's been said so far. The Iron Bloods were the people from that whole intro section.
No messages, my lord.
Was I expecting any? The only thing I'm not too sure about is if I'm supposed to be honored that I'm being sent to fight goblins rather than riding with them. Or if I'm just being sent on some fetch quest.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless, a man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter. We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right.
Now, who are you and how did you get in my room?
You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you.
I'm assuming the active time law would tell me who Meteor is, and the apodistry or whatever he said.
There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
Good night, Clive.
Sorry, Ambrosia. I won't be hunting today.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
Good luck!
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us
And shield the firebird's flame forevermore!
As grace departs, open the gates!
Lord Rossfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you? This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The Beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command. To the marshes, then. And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
The world map displays all the locations indicated by glowing pins currently available to Clive via fast travel. So I believe this game is chapter based. So I might call it there for the first episode. And we'll hopefully get into some actual gameplay in the next chapter. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.